What's up, YouTube family? This is your boy Chef coming from the Gundam kitchen. Want to do something a little different, do a little unboxing today. Got that metal build Exia repairing. I've had it for about a month or so. And I have a bunch of customers asking about it. And I've never seen a metal build myself, and a lot of them haven't either. So, we actually slid a box open and slid it out, but there's no windows in the box. And when you open it up, you can't really see anything. Pretty much looks like this when you open it. So, no kind of marking. But we're going to open it up and actually take a look at it. Actually cracked it open a little bit and was so impressed, I was like, I got to shoot a video. So, got a Gundam wing kit here, nicely painted by my boy Noel, to compare it next to. So, looking at a regular master grade model versus this 1/100 metal build. All right, so let me start unwrapping this for you. So this is how it comes. It is already all assembled. I actually thought it was a frame in there because there was so many extra parts. I thought it was a frame you had to build onto it, but it's actually assembled. All right, so pulling it out the box, right away you feel that weight. It seems that the frame's metal and a lot of the armor's plastic, but it's a real dense plastic. So the metal build weighs 10 ounces, and that Gundam model kit MG weighs 4 ounces, so more than twice the weight. Which, the next thing I notice is how small the feet are. Now, the Exia doesn't really have big feet to start out with, but look at the feet compared. And then I actually have a 7 swords foot I can show you compared to it. At least off the runner. So here's the front half of the foot from the runner. Look how much smaller this is. That's a big size difference. And they're able to do that because it's so heavy, it can keep its balance very well. And these feet are posable. From watching a review or two before on metal builds, a lot of people say that the joints are pretty stiff. These joints are moving well. I don't know if they've gotten better over time or what, but the joints move really well. So you have a really nice arm extension. I don't know how well they'll stay up with the weapons on them, but they seem to have a nice amount of tension. All these parts are moving. GN drive's gonna go in there. All this moves. Head has good up and down movement. Not too much left to right, but he turns plenty fine. His legs have the double. So he should be able to get a nice kneeling pose going. Those hip joints, they are tight. Give him that. That hip joint is really tight. But that's probably a good thing. That's how he's going to stay balanced. He's having a strong hip blow. There we go. I think that's it. Yep. So that's what we want. Nice kneel position. Very nice. Alright, so definitely you probably want to mess around with those hip joints a little bit, loosen them up, but everything else moves really well. Now, I will compare this probably a little more to those newer HRMs I did for the Barbados, and supposedly a wing one's coming out soon. Because, but the difference between these and those is, I mean, obviously those are model kits, but they have pretty poor articulation, at least the Barbados did. That was more of a stand, or you put on a stand and just have a stand. And this, you can get some great poses with it. I mean, I'll put the armor on a little bit, or the extra pieces on in a little bit, and we'll see how well it does with those on. But right now, this is very posable. So it'd be great for stop motion animation. Obviously, these are collector pieces too, so great shelf candy. If you're not a builder, this is a great way to get it. I mean, you can see paint job wise, it's no superior to this airbrushed. It's not superior to this airbrushed one. They're about the same, I would say, in quality of paint. Neither one's really panel lined, so I mean that's something you could do if you want to, but at least it already comes pretty matte, so you don't have to worry about being too shiny. And obviously all the metal parts are shiny, so that's nice. Yeah, I can't complain about this thing. It's nice. I can see why they cost so much. And if you're talking about 8-inch, 9-inch figures, I guess I'll get an accurate measurement in a second, but about an 8-inch figure, this is a nice one. Yeah, I would say definitely 8 inches. And we know in the collector's world, figures 8 to 10 inches can get pretty expensive, and especially 12 inches if they're quality ones. So the price on these isn't too bad for what you get. You're getting some metal in there. So this is a look at the other items that were in the box. Shields and swords and different skirts or add-on skirts. GN drive. Got a bunch of hands. And they have this really nice stand. Now, clearly this figure can stand on his own, but when you got all that nice articulation, I think it'd be really nice to throw him in a nice action pose on the stand, and I think that's why they included it. Alright, so after a bunch of fidgeting with the part swapping from these not so great instructions, you can take a look at them. Everything's in Japanese. They didn't get around to putting these in English yet. Not much going on there either. I kind of came up with a hybrid of the Gundam repair, the Exia repair, and the regular Exia, because I just thought I like those blue armor bits on the knees that break up the color, and the shoulder pieces are a little more interesting. But that's what we got so far. So he poses really well. He's able to hold his poses. You got a couple different open hands for weapons. So you have different grips, which is nice. He's able to hold that big old sword up on his own, so that's nice. Not the best at posing figures, so I'll probably keep messing around with that over the next couple of days, but that's what we got so far. So all in all, what I would say is if you're not the one to build models, for whatever reason that is, then this is a great option.